I don't know. I think Will Ferrell did a pretty good job with I'd say he's probably the most entertaining driver on television. But NASCAR, it's hard to make movies about sports because we're good at watching sports. I mean, so it's hard to make an accurate movie. And that's why I think something like Talladega Nights is so great because it made fun of every single thing in sport. I mean, I want to thank Baby Jesus after the races. so yeah.
Excellent. What does it take to be in competitive in NASCAR, and how did you get your opportunity to become an elite driver?
It takes, the first thing is it takes sponsors, and I think that's why, it's so great for folks to make fun of NASCAR drivers. Is we're always wearing a logo, we're always talking. I don't drive a car. I drive number 99 Geek Squad 4 Fusion for Roush Fenway Racing, and everybody does that because we know that without the funds to go racing, you can't race. And some of my biggest struggles early on were trying to get money to go racing. So that segues into the next thing. So the first time I ever got to drive a stock car. Anybody here race anything? You guys race cars? Awesome. So so when you watch it, in the parking lot. That would be cool to have like 40 of the little Beatles like racing. You guys should. That would be a great.
They call that a swarm.
Yeah. Right.
Again, they're not supposed to be racing.
Like you could put them in a real funny environment. I don't know what it would be, but what's that? Yeah, like inside a shopping mall. Yeah. A cornfield or something, jumping off a cliff. I don't know, something cool. But so when you drive, like you guys drive. Does everybody here drive a car? You guys, okay, so when you watch racing on TV, at least when I watched, I had been racing at my local dirt tracks, and I think I can do that. Like but you never really know if you can do it. I mean, there might be the best race car driver sitting in this room, but you just don't know until you go do it. And so the biggest thing for me was I was obsessive about racing, so I would wear everybody out. Every dollar I saved for racing, I only want to talk about racing. That's all I did for like 6 years, 8 years when I was trying to make my career go. And then it kind of dawned on me, well, I don't even know if I can drive one of those cars. So I worked for this team, and it was a really low-budget Craftsman truck team. And the truck series is like an entry-level series to NASCAR. It's still a huge series and a step up from where I raced. And I worked for this team. And they were underfunded as well, and I would beg the guy for 2 years. I'd sweep his shop and go with him on the road and just hang out with him. I'd beg him to let me drive his truck. I just wanted to drive it for like 10 minutes to know if I was even chosen the right career path here. And they would never let me.